I took 90 days to find balance in my life, and I captured these moments so hopefully you could be inspired to soul blaze your life. Oliver Niño is known as the Spiritual Activator. He can feel energy blockages that are keeping you stuck, and he can help you clear them. He works with the energy in your body known as the chakra system. Chakra is a Sanskrit word meaning wheel, and it refers to little spinning wheels of energy in your body. It's like your spiritual nervous system. We have 7 of these energy centers running along the spine, and they are visualized as having specific colors. The root chakra is associated with emotions of basic survival. The second deals with creativity. The third is where you derive your personal power. The fourth is known for love. The fifth is your communication. The sixth chakra is called your third eye. It's known for awareness and intuition. The final chakra is known as your crown chakra. It is located at the top of your head and deals with your spirituality and higher consciousness. Oliver specializes in working with this body energy, and he has learned how to move energy and help you balance your chakras. Energy work has great benefits such as curing ailments, improving emotional states, and even unblocking limitations to financial success. I met up with the Spiritual Activator in Laguna Beach and had this amazing encounter.
Let me explain to you how it works. You're going to go in a relaxed meditative state. Eyes are closed. You're not trying to imagine things or meditate. You're just like focusing on your breathing and just relaxing. And the whole time I'm actually not touching you. I'm just working around the space and just pulling stuck energy. And my biggest advice is whatever comes to the surface, most people try to shove it back down. But my advice is just let it flow through and just enjoy the experience.
Okay.
I felt peaceful lying on the couch and could sense Oliver's presence moving around me. I was in a meditative state and felt energetic shifts taking place. As he finished his work, I was very curious to hear what he discovered.
So when I was working on you, the biggest things that were popping up, there was a crown, your third eye, and then your power center, and then your sacral chakra. They were all full of energy. So with that, your third eye is so open that you're absorbing like power center and sacral chakra issues of people that you're dealing with, you're around. You can tap into the hearts and the souls of the people around you to know what they're going through, and you can serve them or help facilitate a healing. So a lot of times knowing when to turn that on and knowing that you can also turn that off. You don't have to be that 24/7 to where it drains your adrenals and you're fatigued because so much stuff is happening. You might be going throughout your day, all calm, peaceful, zen after a meditation, and all of a sudden it hits you out of nowhere. Power center or here, and then it might even manifest as a headache and you're like, what's going on? I thought I worked through this, why is this happening out of nowhere? And the biggest pain I see people go through is they experience this and they think it's theirs. And they're like, it's mine, what did I do wrong? What pattern that showed up? Now I have to shift it, versus realizing, tuning in that moment and asking yourself, is this really mine? Who does this belong to? How can I lovingly release it and send it back to them? And how can I pull from my crown? Because your crown does send a lot of energy and you absorb a lot of it in. But with this interference going through, you're not really fully able to bring all that energy across all your chakras and like fuel them up from the crown down.
Now, that's an important question that you should ask when you start feeling emotional. Is this really mine, or am I internalizing energy from another person?
You're what I call a transmuter. And what it is, have you ever heard the term?
Yes.
So it's kind of like you're a filter, right? So if somebody would like negative energy or heavy energy sits next to you, and all you do is say hi, hello, how's the weather, and you don't even actively try to shift them with your mind or do your techniques or energy, they will leave feeling lighter and better. And depending on whether or not you're supporting yourself as a transmuter, you might feel energized or you might feel like crap. Fatigue, loss of energy, and just like, blah. Whether you're conscious or not, you're transmuting, you're clearing energy, clearing, recycling it, making it better. But if you're not fueled enough, if you're not supporting yourself enough with, like, with alone time, like, and I'll explain in a second why it's important for transmuters, you get their energy, you cycle it in, you transmute it, but you're not able to fully release it. So it gets stuck. And that energy that's not yours starts manifesting physically, emotionally. So for transmuters, the most important thing is you got to move the energy out of you somehow. Whether you're working out, dancing, yoga,
I love boxing.
something to like literally move, shake the energy out of you. Another thing too is super important is alone time. It can be like 20 minutes, an hour. The idea behind it is that you unplug and you connect to a higher power, whatever, people believe in different things, but that higher power fuels you and actually clears all the remnants of stuck energy from transmuting. It clears it and it makes you a better transmuter to where you can do it and not feel it. But because the thing is, for transmuters, if they don't get alone time, they never know what's theirs and what's not. And they never have enough time to recharge and connect to where they can't really effectively transmute. So the goal is not to shut it off because you can't. The goal is to make it more efficient in the way you do it. So a lot of alone time, a lot of moving the body, a lot of expressing, whether it's art or journaling or creating, but all those things, they might seem like so small, but for transmuters, they mean the world. They move mountains. It's going to be a difference between whether or not you're crawling out of bed because you're too tired to absorb an energy of a friend that's bedridden, or you're like, you can lovingly serve and not be afraid of people because you're like, I know where my energy starts, I know where it ends, I know how I can serve you, and I know how to recharge so I can serve you better, and I know how to lovingly release that energy at the end of the day to serve both you and I at a higher level. But that will bring back so much more of your energy than you know. Because it's those things that like literally, they're like anchors to your feet, and you're just like, it can get really, really heavy. But yeah, I mean, that's one of your many gifts. And I think once you get used to that, I mean, you're just gonna see a noticeable difference in energy levels for sure. And then we can focus on doing our purpose work or spreading a message that we're here to spread versus like, how can I make ends meet? Because there's a higher level to where we can operate. And I feel like once people are aware of their gifts, they accept it and they use it, then all that becomes available to them.
I now understand how stuck energy can cause us to feel drained. I also know how important it is for anyone working closely with people, especially those in the healing arts, to not take on other people's energy. Removing energy blocks can allow your life to flow, attract new opportunities, and find inner peace. It was a great reminder of the importance of being in nature. After a lovely day of healing, we all took some time to stare into the majesty of the ocean and allow the breeze to cleanse our auras before going back into the real world.